Hey guys, got a product review for you today. Going to be looking at the Nike Vapor Premier gloves, and I'm going to be honest, I was hoping to give you a slightly different review than I'm going to give you. I've been after a new pair of gloves a little while. Not that I really need a new pair of gloves, it's just you fancy a new pair of gloves, and I've been hanging on until the black version of the season 13-inch came into stock. And despite us as a retailer ordering these like 10 months ago, we still have a handful, 14-inch, and then nothing else. No 13s, no 12s, no black, just 14-inch in white, 4 pairs in stock. Supply chain issues have meant that, this year, some products have just been extremely hard to get hold of, and these have been one of those products, along with the Razor 2s, which is crazy because it seems like some of the bigger retailers in the US have got plenty. But for us, these are like hen's teeth, just a complete rarity. So I was going to give you a review, having worn them for a little while, and be super excited. And don't get me wrong, these are exciting gloves. They're a cool glove. I'm just disappointed that I haven't got a pair, and disappointed that there's so many customers across Europe that would have loved to have been wearing these gloves by now. And will not be wearing them because they're just, they are so difficult to get. To start out, they have a disgusting price point. $200 for a pair of gloves. That is so expensive for a pair of gloves. Are they worth it? I think maybe they're like 20 bucks, 30 bucks overpriced maybe. If they were the same price as the Razor 2s, then, you could kind of just about live with that, or the Razors. Maybe the fact they've just got the swoosh on makes them, a little bit more expensive again. They have got Dri-FIT material, so again, maybe a little bit more tech in these, perhaps. Even though these are a little bit too big in the fingers for me, which is kind of weird because the thumb fits perfectly fine. If I push my hands in, then fingers feel okay. This one may be a bit baggy, but the pinky, just there's a lot of dead space in the pinky. So, although I do actually wear my current gloves are 14-inch. I think I'm really a 13-inch in most models. And they're a dope-looking glove. I mean, look at me. You can't deny those are a cool glove. All the articulated fingers like you've seen on the Razor models, and you also see now on the Maverick Max. They're cool, Protection-wise, they're pretty solid. They've got a lot of protection on the back of the hand here. It's a cool glove. I just wish I owned a pair. Like I say, the price is kind of hard to swallow. One thing I kind of don't like about these is, I like the kind of, suede feel kind of palms, but I'll take it off to show you. This section here is all that kind of same material. I mean, it feels nice, it feels luxurious, but one kind of muddy game, and that's going to look pretty bad, because I'm not sure how well that's going to clean up. But overall, they're a cool looking glove. They are comfortable. They've got the just take them off and show you. They've got this kind of little dangle. I think it's a dangle strap they refer to it as. It's an elasticated dangle strap. A couple of little cool features. You can put your plane number on there so people don't steal your gloves and get them confused. Was kind of expecting these to come with the little mouthguard strappy thing that you see on some of the SDX gloves, but they kind of don't have that on. If you are one of those players that likes to get rid of the cuffs and then just maybe wear a drawstring there, they do have the little holes so you can put a drawstring in. Most gloves have actually gone away from that drawstring. I think a lot of people have just realised that having drawstring when you're changing hands, it's just another thing that you can grab onto inadvertently. But, comfort-wise, they are a comfortable glove. Looks-wise, they are very, very cool. Got to be one of the coolest gloves in terms of appearance. Protection, they're pretty well ventilated. You can see here on the back of the hand here. this kind of iridescent kind of swoosh here. Looks pretty cool. Really nice palms. Really like the palms on these. Very, very soft feeling. But as I said, I'd like to have kind of been wearing these for this season, but wasn't to be. You know, I'm just gonna have to use my gloves till the end of the season and see if I can squeeze another playing season out of this broken old body, and maybe wear a pair next year. As I said, yeah, supply chain issues have been a difficulty for many brands. So it's not a dig at Nike or STX. You know, this has just been fact. You know, the supply chain for, you know, all the lacrosse manufacturers, or sorry, the brands and in turn the manufacturers, has just been really difficult post-COVID. I think when these come out, you know, they, despite the kind of the price tag, because it is a kind of difficult pill to swallow, this $200, or I think we've got them up at like $189.99. Really, with the current exchange, that should be £200. But you know, it is an expensive glove. Would I fork out close to £200 on a pair of gloves? Probably. I wouldn't feel happy about it, but then you know, you do get what you pay for. But having said that, there's a lot of good gloves which are cheaper than this on the market. They're just expensive. You just got to live with that, haven't you? You know, the Dri-FIT is kind of cool. The look of them is cool. They are comfortable. I don't think that, you know, protection is going to be an issue on these. I feel like maybe the cuff isn't as kind of maneuverable as it could have been, perhaps. I mean, all gloves now have this kind of really short looking cuff. As I said, the only real dig about this, other than the price, and other than the fact that they're so hard to get, is this kind of weird suede material. I'm kind of not quite sure what someone was thinking putting that on there. Probably seemed like a great idea at the time, but I think I'd rather seen that kind of kept as a white bit of material, maybe kind of continuing this kind of material maybe on this section, or, you know, just continuing this material on this section. The same with this bit of the cuff. Just seems a bit bizarre that they've got that. You can see it there. I don't know what you'd call that material, but it does feel kind of like, a little bit like suede. It's probably suedette or something like that. I don't know. But, you know, the Nike Vapor Premier glove, cool looking glove if you can find it.